What's up, it's Elle. I hope everybody is doing well. Before I get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to be notified every time I do post a new video. Like, comment, share your love and support. As always, please keep it positive. If you would like a personal reading, that information will be in the description box below. How to reach me, how to make a payment via email or send your questions via email, and also my Cash App and Venmo are going to be in the description, or my payment. The way that you can make a payment is going to be in the description box below. I have opened up my personals again. Also, if you would like to donate, these are free readings. Any donations are much appreciated. If you guys know, me and my little family have been going through quite the challenging time once again. We left a situation after, it's really kind of been, it's been a challenging year ever since my separation that was very public and embarrassing a year ago now. And we have really gotten to a point where we're trying to come up with a situation or see if we can get help with a situation in some way, shape, or form where we can get ourselves somewhere for a longer period of time to start off, whether it's coming up with enough money to make a change. And now, we've got a lot of things that aren't going in our favor at this time because of this past year, to where we have to come up with quite a large amount of money to make a change and be able to, get us somewhere for a few months, if not several months. We're trying to see what we can come up with to make sure we can just get somewhere, have enough time to, again, start making money in whatever way, building a solid foundation basically, and getting my child through, high school, and allowing myself to also, start my education, because, we have had challenges past year because of the field that I've been in for so many years. Off of YouTube, I'm also a hairdresser, and I have not been able to have or stay employed consistently without having physical issues because of my chemotherapy that I've been through, and just the damage that cancer did to my body. So, my immune system is also not the same, and I've just had several things that I've struggled with over this past year. And so I can move forward, putting content out and with my education, so I can bring stability to our life that's going to be more long-term while I'm here. We are asking that, if you would like to support my family in any way, shape, or form and have it to do so, the GoFundMe link is in the description box below. This is my journey after domestic abuse, surviving an abusive situation with somebody that I had a child with that was separate from that situation. It's a big screwed up mess, but we are surviving cancer as a family and surviving getting away from abuse in that sense as well, in regards to domestic life. So moving into, trying to heal through a lot. Both of us are, and I've got a teenager, so if you've got teenage kids, that's not easy either, right? So it's a whole thing. And I feel like, we've also been robbed of even having any time to even enjoy this past year at all. It's been very I've barely been hanging on, right? So if you watch me, it's been very hard. It's been very painful. If you're new here, that's what's been going on. I get on here and share messages. I am an intuitive, a psychic, a medium. I channel energy. So, these messages are, don't make any life-changing decisions with these messages, but they are to help guide you. If you're having some sort of an intuitive nudge, you've been reaching out to spirit, praying, asking for guidance. Usually you're seeing this, or you will be seeing this if you've prayed for that and there's some sort of a sign, and this is just to help you make a better decision in your life. Obviously, don't make life-changing decisions. These are just, again, energy check-ins. It's to help guide you, or if you've been, it's basically if something resonates and you're like, oh, I already knew that anyway, I just needed that little extra confirmation, right, to move forward in a direction that helps change your life for the better, right? So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into it and see who this reading is for. That's how I'm going to do this. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please help me provide whoever this reading is for with any messages you would like for them to receive. Let's see who it is. Also protect us with your white light of protection through the tarot. Archangel Michael, please block any negative energy being sent our way. Send it back into the universe as nothingness. Amen. Amen. All right. So something here about some sort of Pisces energy. So let's do that. Secrets, water energy. I'm going to go with Pisces, Cancer, because that wanted to come out too, and I didn't feel like Pisces was it. So Pisces and Cancer, or water sign. So water sign energy. What messages do we have coming out for my water signs? Oracle. Dealing with a younger woman. Okay, so somebody, is this your message? You could be the younger woman, or there could be a situation in regards to you that has some sort of a connection, or you have a connection with a younger woman. There's also someone behaving stupidly in a situation as well coming out. Okay, there those are. What other messages do we have coming out? Spiritual guidance and protection from harm, and then stepping into a new experience. So there is a situation here, water signs, where these signs could be significant, right? We got Pisces and Cancer coming out right off the gate. And there's also the energy too of with those two coming out as well. There's something here. I feel like there's been a major challenge to come you have had to overcome, excuse me, and some of you may have even felt tongue-tied too, because you were involved in some sort of a situation where somebody was, you know, behaving stupidly, or acting out, or in a manner that was not maybe for the best or everyone's best, for the highest good of everybody involved, is kind of what I'm getting here in a situation. So for some of you with this, there's somebody, you know, in a situation where you're understanding it could be time to get out of a situation or remove yourself. Okay, there's also some sort of a new experience you're stepping into because of divine protection and guidance, and protection from harm, confirmation with a train. You could be also with a cobweb energy here too, protected from negative forces beyond your control with this showing up, and then waiting for news, a package, or a letter. So there's also some sort of news with a bird perched here. So you expect some sort of news in regards to whatever this situation may be for whoever this is going to resonate with as well. Beware of great pride too. So there could be something here where there is some sort of a situation where whatever happens here, if there has been some sort of a situation that you're getting out of, or you're overcoming, you know, or being guided to, or getting some sort of news, it's also something about pride. So even if there is this, it could even be some sort of a form of justice, or a form of getting something that you deserved or well deserved. You know, there's also something here in that regard where it's saying like, okay, maybe you're being noticed or recognized here, because the peacock is seen, right? It's a very beautiful animal, and you know, obviously, who's not going to look at it? But I do feel like there's something here about being seen, whoever this is for. It could be news of something in that regard, but also remembering not to be very egotistical or prideful, or be full of ego, or whatever is going on here. You know, it could be a situation where you're being guided to handle the situation in a way that is not prideful and is respectful. Okay, what other message do I have coming out for Scorpio? I just split the deck and saw the ending. So there's definitely an ending of a situation. So if somebody is behaving stupidly in a situation and this is being recognized, or somebody's seen that in a situation, there's also something where maybe it's being recognized, or there's some type of an energy here that's coming through where that has some sort of significance. Yeah, prickly situation, right? So again, it's all about like how to act in a situation with diplomacy, or to be, you know, or being respectful, even if there has been some kind of situation where you haven't been dealing, even if you've been dealing with other people that haven't been respectful, it's dealing with people, places, and things, or situations where you could have some sort of, you know, chip on your shoulder, or yeah, it's something like that, right? So you may be in a situation where you want to be, you know, like, oh, well, there's, you know, some sort of stroke of luck coming in for you, and that's it. But it's also God saying, or your spirit guides guiding you not to, whether it's only going to create more problems or drama in your life. That could be one reason. That's, again, like I always say it, or I've been saying it, especially lately in my own life, sometimes it's better to be wrong and to be happy and healthy than to be right. So sometimes it's basically just choosing what's worth the fight in this situation. And for some of you, there's a situation where that might be it, right? It's just, or it's just not even worth, you know, who sees you and is worth seeing your value and recognition here is what is important, and how you feel about yourself and moving forward. It's important to be for whoever that's for, not to be full of ego, whatever this is, because it does look good. Yeah, authority here. You could have some sort of, again, position that you're stepping into, if it's some sort of a work position that gives you some sort of recognition or authority, or if it's not that, it could just be recognition from some sort of authority figure. Spiritual work is here. Okay, so there could also be some sort of, my ear's ringing on the right. Okay, so opportunities too. So there could be some sort of an opportunity that you're getting, and you could be being guided by spirit. Doors are opening up for you. So there is something here. It's I'm getting the message to walk through the door with a humble energy. There's an opportunity that you're going to be receiving, or somebody's going to be receiving, that is good. And that, yeah, if you've been feeling trapped, it's a new opportunity, a new energy. I like this energy because I want to see it for myself. Let's claim it. Amen, amen. Yeah, prickly situation. So again, this is if you've been dealing with situations where, you know, it's really, you're going to be able to work around the situation, especially with more of a gentle touch in some way, shape, or form. You know, definitely not being in an ego-centered energy. Any more messages? Locked. The work you want may not be in reach at this time, so it doesn't, but there's something significant about cutting ties, and it could even just be energetic ties, cords, stuff like that, that you're going to be able to move in a direction, and also, you know, move in a direction towards something where you're going to be able to energetically even, you know, experience something new, have a new, some sort of found sense of freedom too for some of you. Protection, and for some of you too, there's also a level of protection with some sort of change. There's, if you've been feeling trapped, yeah, there's a connection here, or an opportunity that's going to allow you to move forward in a with a new opportunity that is going to, yeah, it's going to feel like magic almost. Look, there's magic. It's going to feel like, wow, you know, what is going on here? But it's just a level of, there's an opportunity here. I feel like it's because you've humbled yourself, or in a situation, yeah, for a lot of you, it's because you've decided to take some sort of do some sort of shadow work, look within, or you've been doing some sort of shadow work where you're doing, you've been going through a spiritual awakening. There's some sort of protection here, and this is actually divided or guided, or you've been guided from source here in this energy. There's something that's been illuminated to you recently as well, 1233, as I was saying this, that is also going to be, you know, something that I feel like, you know, is between you and source. And maybe this is going to help you also remain humble and stay humble moving forward, whatever this energy is, and understand there's something that you are being, a spirit is illuminating some sort of protection that you're very grateful for. I think that you will be, but it's also giving you the nod to understand like what it is that you need. Yeah, the signs are here. Somebody could also have ancient Egyptian, heritage as well. The signs are there, and it's all about, I feel like, protecting you, yeah, because there's been frozen energy here. So if you've been, again, and my throat is getting weird as soon as I was saying that, not able to communicate, not able to move, not able, there's something here about energy, creative flow, something that you've been battling. It's, again, if you've been hitting a wall and it hasn't been successful, there's been a reason. You're not supposed to be going in that direction, right? So I feel like you're going to be getting the signs, or you have been. And there's also influence that you also carry, even if it's just for the people around you in everyday life in some way, shape, or form. It does seem like this is, you're going to be getting the signs, and I feel like it's to make some sort of positive change. Yeah, and there's something about looking for work or new work that's coming out for you guys too, that you're going to get, I guess, even if you're getting out of a situation, it's giving you the chance to use whatever knowledge that you've gained in a new situation for something else, or this past situation in a new situation. All right, what other messages do we have? I want to hold you. So somebody's definitely thinking about, and I've been manifesting you. So somebody's definitely interested in you. They could view you as some sort of a manifestation in their life. If we're talking romantic, this person definitely feels like they, you know, if they have met you or not met you, or there's definitely the energy here of somebody wanting to be affectionate with you or express some sort of loving romantic energy. All right, what other message do I have coming out? Chaos. So there's definitely, okay, other energies that are distracting or have been distracting from some sort of connection here. Okay. And then we've got anomaly. So again, there's something that stands out about you that's different from everyone else. There could even be some sort of a discussion within community here in regards to whatever this energy might be as well. All right. Maybe that's why there's conflicting energy. I feel like there's competitive energy, but maybe, yeah, fork in the road. Somebody's been indecisive about a decision because of competitive energy. It could be talked about, whoever this is for as well, and then going the distance, right? So 47 could be significant, and then come to the edge. So it looks like for some sort of a loyal energy here too. Some of you might be taking a risk that you're not used to taking, or that could be here, or that's what's going on. Or you could feel turned off here in an energy because there's been so much competition. I could read it that way. You could be getting a message soon, so pay attention. There's something about water here that could be significant, and the number 15 in that regard, okay? I love you guys. I hope this message was helpful. Until next time, lots of love and light. If you would like to donate, that information is in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading, that information is also in the description box below. Until next time, lots of love and light. Bye.